The sun ascends over the 7 hills of Rome, its golden light spilling across the marble columns of the Forum. Temples gleam, statues cast long shadows, and the city awakens to the familiar rhythm of life. Merchants haggling in bustling markets, legionaries marching in perfect unison through cobblestone streets. This is Rome, the heart of a sprawling empire, a city of grandeur and power, yet a city on the precipice of monumental change. Beneath the veneer of order, a storm is gathering, one that will pit brother against brother and reshape the destiny of the known world. In the hallowed courtyard of the Senate, a young man stands with an air of unshakable resolve. This is Octavian, a leader whose youth belies a brilliant strategic mind. Clad in polished Roman armor, his deep red cape a stark symbol of his lineage, he is surrounded by loyal senators and soldiers who see in him the future of Rome. His expression is a mask of calm determination, the quiet confidence of a man who has already mapped the path to absolute power. He is the heir of Caesar, and he will not be denied his birthright. Far from the political machinations of the capital, in a dusty military camp filled with the hardened veterans of countless campaigns, stands another giant of the age. Mark Antony, the battle-hardened general, exudes an aura of raw, intimidating strength. His heavy armor is scarred from war, a testament to his prowess on the battlefield. His men, loyal to a fault, look upon him not just as a commander, but as a warrior who fights and bleeds alongside them. He is a force of nature, a lion of a man, confident in his ability to crush any who stand in his way. The fragile peace between these two titans begins to fray, and the political tension in Rome becomes a palpable, suffocating force. The Senate chamber transforms into a battleground of words, where furious debates between rival factions echo off the marble walls. In the taverns and public squares, citizens whisper anxiously, their conversations filled with rumors of an impending civil war. Messengers on horseback gallop through the city streets, their urgent dispatches carrying news that will decide the fate of millions. The Republic holds its breath, waiting for the inevitable clash. The whispers of war soon turn into the resounding clang of steel. Across the empire, intense military preparations are underway. Legions are drilled relentlessly, their swords and shields moving in a deadly synchronized dance as they form perfect, impenetrable formations. On windswept fields, vibrant war banners snap in the breeze while generals shout commands that are carried on the wind. Under dark, dramatic skies, thousands of Roman soldiers begin their long march across dusty landscapes, their footsteps a drumbeat marking the advance toward a cataclysmic confrontation. Finally, the two armies meet and the plains erupt into a maelstrom of violence. It is an epic battle of staggering scale, a cinematic collision of Roman might. Arrows hiss through the air like a deadly rain, and the deafening roar of men fills the sky as shields splinter and swords clash. Cavalry thunders across the battlefield, their charge kicking up clouds of dust and chaos. In the heart of the fray, the combat is a brutal, intimate choreography of survival, a testament to the brutal efficiency of the Roman war machine. Amidst the chaos, the two commanders reveal their true natures. From a strategic vantage point, Octavian directs his forces with the cool precision of a master tactician, exploiting every weakness, anticipating every move. His commands are calm, his vision clear. In stark contrast, Mark Antony plunges into the thick of the fighting, a fearless warrior battling among his soldiers. He fights with a ferocity born of desperation and pride, a general leading from the very front line, his sword reaping a bloody toll. But raw courage cannot overcome superior strategy. Slowly, inexorably, the tide of the battle turns. Octavian's disciplined legions gain the upper hand, their relentless advance breaking the enemy lines. Antony's forces, battered and overwhelmed, begin to falter. The retreat starts as a trickle and soon becomes a flood, as the proud army of the great general collapses in defeat. The will of the warrior is broken by the mind of the strategist. Back in Rome, victory is absolute. Octavian, now the undisputed master of the Roman world, stands triumphantly on the steps of a grand temple. Below him, soldiers and citizens erupt in a deafening roar of adulation, their cheers echoing through the city as Roman banners wave in the wind. The golden sunlight, which once rose on a republic divided, now illuminates the dawn of a new era. The civil war is over, and from its ashes, Octavian rises not just as a victor, but as Augustus, the first emperor of Rome, forever changing the course of Western history.